Hi, my name is Janet and welcome to Jauja Cocina Mexicana. Today we're making huevos rancheros. And the star of our recipe is going to be our salsa ranchera. So now let me list the ingredients for you. As you notice in the ingredients, I always combine both chiles, jalapeno and serrano. And the reason is because they have different aromas and different flavors. At the end, we're gonna have different layers of flavors and the salsa is gonna be awesome. Let's start by putting everything into the boiling water. I have one jalapeno and several serranos. Not only that, but I also have a third of an onion, and I always use a little bit of the root. This way, when you put them in boiling water, it's not gonna disintegrate. Plus a couple of garlic cloves. If they're very small, you can use 3 instead of 2. We have the water already boiling with the chiles for 5 minutes, and the reason is because the chiles take a longer time to get cooked than the tomatoes. Now we have to remove the stem scars from the tomatoes and make sure that you have ripe tomatoes and then put them to boil. Now you have to turn off your heat once your tomatoes, skin tomatoes burst and they look already done. The tomatoes and the chiles are done, but they're still hot, so I'm going to transfer them to another container so I can handle them. Now we're starting our salsa with our Mexican mortar or molcajete. I'm using the 2 garlic cloves that we already boiled, and I have one that is completely raw. So we're gonna start by smashing them in our molcajete, and then we're gonna continue with our blender or food processor. The reason I always start my salsas with a Mexican mortar or molcajete is because we are going to achieve an extremely fine garlic paste which is going to permeate through all the salsa, and it's gonna be so good. I am also going to use the molcajete in order to do my chiles. Now, remember, I am Mexican. I'm not afraid of chile. But if you don't like so spicy your salsas, you can always remove the seeds and the veins, and your salsa is not gonna be that spicy. I peeled the tomatoes and we're using them. Nothing gets wasted in this salsa. And I also removed the root, the little piece of root that it was here in the onion. And I'm going to use also 2 of the boiled tomatoes. And let's incorporate everything that we did here in the molcajete. This is already finely ground. Now let's incorporate the rest of the tomatoes, but this time we're not gonna do it very fine because we want texture in our salsa. Now let's see the texture. Oh, it's perfect. It's chunky. Perfect. This is one of the tricks that I always use for my salsa ranchera. We have to fry it, but we're not just gonna fry it. We are going to fry it in oil that it's already infused with 1 garlic clove. So once this is fried, we're gonna discard it and fry the salsa in this oil. Now let's add the salsa. The salsa has to cook for at least 15 minutes. If it starts thickening, then you can add a little bit of the water where the tomatoes were boiled. This salsa has been cooking for 25 minutes and I already tried it and it's fabulous. Okay, let's put everything together. And let's fry the tortillas. My favorite huevos rancheros are the ones that have a little bit of refried beans on top of the tortilla. So let's put them. Let's fry the eggs. Once the eggs are there, let's put more salsa.
Janet?
I couldn't resist. They're so good. Thank you for being with us and see you till the next recipe. Inglés. Hi, my name is Janet. No te rías. Voy a guardar el inglés.